the Donner Party. In 1846, a group of American pioneers headed west under the captaincy of George Donner. They decided to take a shortcut called the Hastings Cutoff across the Sierra Nevada on the advice of an unreliable guide named Lansford Hastings. The Donner Party decided to press on through the route without heeding a warning to the contrary. The shortcut turned out to be 125 miles longer than had been claimed, and it ran through extremely inhospitable terrain. The 87 members of the Donner Party reached the Great Salt Lake Desert, the crossing of which caused the loss of dozens of cattle. Several wagons had to be abandoned. By the time the party had reached the end of the Hastings Cutoff, they were racing against time as winter was fast approaching. Winter hit hard, and the Donner Party was trapped in the Sierra Nevada with heavy snow falling without respite. The cattle wandered off and were lost, leaving the members of the party to starve. In desperation, a group of 10 men and 5 women left the party to try and find help. 8 of the men died en route, but the survivors managed to get through to California and rally help, but not after having roasted and eaten meat from the bodies of the fallen. 2 of the hikers, Native Americans, had refused to eat the bodies of the dead. They ran off but were hunted down, shot in the head, and eaten. Meanwhile, back at the camp, dogs were eaten, then cowhides, and finally, the bodies of the dead. After 2 months, the rescue teams arrived. Among those rescued was a crazed Prussian named Louis Keseberg. Around him were littered human remains, and he was preparing the lungs and liver of Tamsen Donner for his next meal. He was accused of murder, but nothing could ever be proven. 42 members of the Donner Party died. Around half the survivors had resorted to cannibalism.